In our Parashat Matot-Masei, we have the count of Arei HaLeviim, the cities of refuge, which was the dwelling place for the Leviim as well. And one striking reality, when you think about the setup of our encampment in the Midbar, we had Machane Shechina. It was epicentered, the Torah and the Luchot, and the entire community was built around it. So we had Machane Shechina, then Machane Leviyah, and then Machane Yisrael. Different levels of Kedusha that was applied to each one of this. A person that was impure was not allowed to be in Machane Shechina, was not allowed to be in Machane Leviyah. Obviously, we had a hierarchy of Kedusha, and Machane Leviyah was very much a holy place. Whereas Arei HaLeviim, scattered around all of Eretz Yisrael, 6 in the Deoraita level, and then additional 48 Arei HaLeviim, they were scattered around Eretz Yisrael, and there was no level of Kedusha whatsoever. Indeed, people who perhaps were opposite of Kedusha, the accidental killers, they would be running for refuge to Arei HaLeviim. You ended up with a lot of very interesting people. Obviously, a person that ended up killing someone, Beshogeg even, was not the most careful person in his actions. Aside from the spiritual reality of Migalgelin Chova al Yedei Chayav, that if you ended up doing something very negative, it must be that he had it coming in a spiritual level. So you end up with a lot of spiritually impaired, let's call it, individuals in Arei HaLeviim, which is a sharp contrast when you think about the structure of our communities. And perhaps one could suggest that whereas in the Machane Leviyah is where you came to the Shechina because of the geographical proximity to the Mishkan, to the Makom HaKedusha, and you were coming to bring yourself up to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and there you have to have standards of Kedusha, standards of Tahara. Arei HaLeviim is bringing the Shechina down to people, to the daily life. The Leviim is being the Torah teachers, making it available for everybody, not because of the geographical proximity to Kedusha of the Shechina, but rather taking a regular city and bringing the Kedusha into it, bringing the teachings of the Torah into it, making it holy not because of its geography, but because of what happens in there, because of the Torah that's taught there, becomes Arei HaLeviim. Like Maran Bet Yosef writes in his commentary on the Rambam, in Kesef Mishneh, and the same is written by Khatam Sofer in his preface to his Tshuvot in Yoreh De'ah, that both ask the same question of why was Avraham Avinu chosen, even though that he was not the greatest Navi. Shem Ve'ever says the Khatam Sofer were greater Nevi'im than him, and he proves it there. And he writes, both of them right, because Avraham Avinu did not teach Torah to whoever came to him, but to whom he went. He went around spreading the message of Torah, and this is Torah's way of spreading the message throughout the community, bringing the Shekhinah down to people, to teaching us the lesson that you could sanctify your home by learning Torah. You could bring the Shekhinah down to it, even if it's not a Makom Kadosh necessarily because of its geography. It's not in Eretz Yisrael. Like Zohar HaKadosh says, a Bet Midrash has the Avir of Eretz Yisrael who is Machkim. A Bet Midrash becomes like that Kedusha. A Kivrei Tzadikim, there is a level of that Kedusha. Because when you sanctify yourself, when people are sitting and learning Torah, the Kedusha that emanates from that sanctifies the place, even without the geography. And that's something so powerful, that you could be the Sham Mekomo, like it says by Shmuel HaNavi. Wherever you go, you could be carrying the Kedusha with you by the choices that we make, by the mitzvot that we do, by decisions that we make in our lives. We could sanctify our place to be like Machane Shechina, Be'ezrat Hashem, for all of our lives. Amen.